midst of my career as a counselor specializing in addiction recovery, I stumbled upon a support group unlike any I had encountered before. A group tailored specifically for individuals with a history of serial killing. Having dedicated my professional life to helping those battling addiction, particularly within the framework of Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous, I was both intrigued and apprehensive about the prospect of extending my expertise to such a unique demographic. Over the years, I had witnessed countless individuals undergo remarkable transformations through embracing the 12-step program and finding solace in the belief in a higher power. From witnessing destitute alcoholics on the brink of death transform into pillars of their communities to observing individuals find inner peace through sobriety. The power of these programs had become evident in the lives they touched. However, amidst the economic downturn spurred by the global pandemic, my career trajectory took an unexpected turn. The organization I had devoted myself to was forced to downsize, leaving me without a job and uncertain about my future. Desperate for stability, I applied for countless counseling positions, hoping to find a new path forward. It was during this period of uncertainty that I received a call from Winston, a man whose deep voice and confident demeanor exuded an air of authority. He represented a company seeking highly qualified counselors to join their team, offering an enticing starting salary of $80,000 per year. While the offer seemed too good to be true, I was hesitant to accept without knowing more about the nature of the position. During our conversation, Winston revealed that the role involved counseling individuals grappling with addiction to murder, including serial killing. Although taken aback by the revelation, I was intrigued by the opportunity to apply my skills in a new and challenging context. After all, if the principles of the 12-step program could facilitate healing and transformation in individuals battling addiction to drugs and alcohol, perhaps they could also offer hope to those struggling with darker demons. Upon accepting the position, I found myself thrust into a world far removed from the familiar confines of my previous work. Winston, a towering figure with a shaved head and a network of tattoos adorning his muscular frame, served as my guide through this unfamiliar terrain. Despite his imposing appearance, his warm demeanor and genuine concern for the well-being of those under his care quickly put me at ease. As Winston led me through the counseling facility, I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease as we descended into the basement, a space reserved for the support group meetings. Stepping into the dimly lit room, I was greeted by a diverse group of individuals, each bearing the scars of their past experiences. Some had been in recovery for years, while others were just beginning their journey towards redemption. The stories shared during the meeting were both harrowing and inspiring, shedding light on the complexities of addiction and the profound impact it had on the lives of those affected. From tales of childhood trauma and abuse to accounts of unchecked rage and violence, each narrative offered a glimpse into the darkness that lurked within the human psyche. As the meeting drew to a close, I found myself grappling with a mix of emotions: compassion for the individuals struggling to overcome their demons, and a growing sense of unease about the challenges that lay ahead. While I was committed to helping these individuals find a path to recovery, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was venturing into uncharted territory with no roadmap to guide me. In the weeks that followed, I threw myself into my new role with a sense of determination and purpose. Drawing on my experience as a counselor, I sought to provide guidance and support to those in need, offering a listening ear and a shoulder to lean on in their darkest moments. Yet, despite my best efforts, I soon came to realize that the road to redemption was fraught with obstacles and setbacks. For every success story, there were countless others who stumbled and fell, their journey towards recovery derailed by the weight of their past mistakes. One such setback came in the form of Leon, a man whose battle with addiction had led him down a dark and dangerous path. Despite his best efforts to stay clean, he found himself succumbing to the lure of his demons, resulting in a relapse that ended in tragedy. As I grappled with the fallout from Leon's relapse, I couldn't help but question the efficacy of the support group model in addressing the unique needs of individuals grappling with addiction to murder. While the principles of the 12-step program offered a framework for healing and transformation, It was clear that more needed to be done to address the underlying issues driving these individuals to commit acts of violence. In the midst of my own doubts and uncertainties, I received a call that would shake me to my core. A call from my daughter, Becky, informing me that she had become entangled with one of the individuals I counseled. As I raced to her side, my mind raced with 1,000 questions, each more terrifying than the last. Arriving at the scene, I was confronted with a sight that would haunt me for the rest of my days. Becky, standing over the lifeless body of her assailant, a look of calm determination in her eyes. In that moment, I realized that my daughter had become a victim of the very darkness I had sworn to fight against, a casualty of a war waged on the battleground of the human soul. As I held her in my arms, tears streaming down my face, I vowed to do whatever it took to ensure that she found the help and support she needed to overcome her demons. For in that moment, I realized that the true measure of a counselor's worth lies not in their ability to heal the wounds of the past, but in their willingness to stand by those in need, no matter how deep the darkness may run.